Welcome back to Jerusalem Dateline. Israel and U.S. congressmen are strongly condemning a new European Union regulation. The regulation will label Israeli products made in disputed areas and say they're not made in Israel. Israeli officials and the congressmen say it's a political decision to delegitimize Israel, and it will hinder peace with the Palestinians.
The state of Israel, Benjamin Netanyahu.
Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu was furious over the EU decision. He said it brought back dark memories.
Europe should be ashamed of itself. It took an immoral decision. Of the hundreds of territorial conflicts around the world, it chose to single out Israel and Israel alone, while it's fighting its back against the wall, against the wave of terror.
Products made in Israeli factories and businesses in areas disputed by Israel and the Palestinians will no longer say made in Israel. That includes products made in Judea and Samaria, the West Bank, the Golan Heights, and even here in the eastern part of Jerusalem. All areas promised to Israel in the Bible.
Ironically, those businesses often employ Palestinian workers and provide a much better income than they'd receive from Palestinian employers.
The European Union is not going to hurt the Israeli economy. It's strong enough to weather this. But it's the Palestinian workers in Israeli enterprises in Judea and Samaria that will be hurt. This will not advance peace. It will certainly not advance truth and justice. It's wrong.
Earlier, 36 U.S. senators signed a letter sent to EU Foreign Policy Chief Federica Mogherini. They expressed concern over the guidelines, saying they appeared to be intended to discourage Europeans from purchasing these products and promote a de facto boycott of Israel, a key ally and the only true democracy in the Middle East. We believe strongly that these efforts are unwarranted, dangerous, and damaging to the prospects of a negotiated solution to this conflict. Some Israelis went even further in their condemnation.
This is outraging because this is using double standards. You know, you can ask yourself, there are many territorial debates and regional debates in the world. And this special treatment of labeling products is kept only for the Jewish state.
The decision by the European Union to label Israeli products from Judea, Samaria, and the Golan Heights is an anti-Semitic decision. It just is.
The EU defended the decision, saying it was technical, not political. But EU Parliament member Roger Helmer said it's just plain wrong.
Boycotts of that sort are simply unacceptable. We wouldn't have any trade left at all if we wouldn't trade with people where we had some sort of problem or issue with them.
Helmer told CBN News that the labeling may actually benefit Israeli businesses.
There is a large Jewish community in many European countries and also others who might sympathize with the Israeli cause, who certainly won't be boycotting and indeed might be inclined to look for such products.
One Israeli businessman said it will be Europe's loss in the end.
And we should move ahead and develop new markets, open new markets towards the east, China, India, Asian nations, a much greater potential there for Israeli technology and knowledge transfer. And if Europe wants to isolate themselves from that movement, to their loss.